Craig, a 1-0 loss at home tonight. How would you assess the performance?
Very, very similar to Saturday. One or two chances Lancaster had first half, and we've gone 1-0 up, and then they've done what they did, sat in and said come break us down, and again we couldn't, but we had chances. We got into some good areas, just a bit of ruthlessness, bit of quality, right decision. Again, first half wasn't happy because we didn't switch the ball enough against the back five. Second half thought we did well, because what we did really well first 15-20 was we got balls in behind, so they had to drop, and then after they drop you've then got to realise that that's the time now to move it. And if you keep doing the same and if you keep doing the same thing against a compact back five and a compact middle three, then you're just getting second balls because you've got 3 or 4 men around the ball. You've got to move it quick. First half we didn't. Second half we did, and we've got in some good areas. We've had some good chances again, some very good chances I thought, and we've not took them. 2 games running. It's only 3 games in, same as last year, but we've been a lot closer this year than last year, and we've still got no points. We can't be a nearly team. People have got to stand up and be counted, and we kind of concede so easily, but we also can't be getting in the final third so many times and not taking any chances or not being ruthless. We can't.
You mentioned last season and where the club was at that point, and it's similar this season, but you've now got 2 difficult games coming up in 3 days. It's a big chance, but also a big test.
Yeah, I look at the table this season, there's no easy game. Huddersfield have had a great start, and then we've been to Prescott Hills and got beat. It's going to be a difficult league. There's been 3 games, we've got beat by 1 goal in each game. Again, we've looked at the teams, we've said we've started slowly, but we haven't really. We've been getting 20 minutes, but then it's as if we get a bit carried away and think, oh, we're doing all right, so now we'll start doing something different, and that's really where the goal's from. We've not got a foot on the ball, we've not moved it across the pitch and took the stung out of it. We've gone back into the corridors where we've been, and then it's a sloppy pass, gets played down the wing, cross goal. It was simple, but then apart from that, they've not really hurt us. I don't think Langs has really had a save to make. They could argue their keeper's not, but that's from not so great quality from us. I thought we've got to be better. Look, I know we've got quality in the final third. We're getting in some great areas. They have done 2 games now. It's probably 30 key areas we've got into in 2 games, I believe, from what I've seen. And we've not done enough with it. And that's just a final pass, or it's a final shot, which we've had a couple of chances tonight where wrong decision making. Look, the good thing is, like I said, we're getting in there. If we weren't like last season, we got turned over a couple of times early on, and then we got a couple of goals against Stockton early last season, but we kind of just keep saying, oh, well, last season was the same, so we're going to do the same. It's not. The league's hard. You've got Huddersfield and Stockton in 2 games in 3 days. It's not going to be easy. This is where you see where lads step up. Griggsy and Chaters come on. They're the only teenagers. You've got a lot of young 20s, but like I've said, the profile we brought in, the profile we've got lads who's played a lot of games in this league or the league above. So we don't have lads that wet behind the ears. Yes, we're not in the late 20s, 30s, but we have got a squad of inexperience. We've got lads that are still learning the trade, yes, but they've been here, so there's none of this. They're good enough for what I think our team is, and I trust them. And it's early days, but we've got to see something more, especially in the final third. We've got to have a bit more clinical. It's not. I'm not saying anything out of 10, because if anyone's been here tonight or travelled the league, they would have seen the same. So we've got to kill teams off. League's had 2 chances against us, scored 1. Lancaster night probably had 2, scored 1. We've had more, been in better areas, done better. We've not took them. That's fair play at Lancaster and League, and we've got to find a way, and we've got to do more before Huddersfield.
You mentioned there Matty Griggs and Ryan Chater, who came on, 2 academy graduates, 18 years old, 19 years old, who've come on. The game's changed and more chances have come. That must have pleased you to see.
Yeah, it's great. It's great, and like I said, you can't just be saying, oh, I'm a young lad, or we've got lads that, like I said, played Conference North, played this league. Chater and Griggs are the ones that need help because they're teenagers. Griggs had a little loan spell, Chater's had bits and bobs, but they come on with energy. Yes, they're naive at times, but I expect that because they don't have the amount of games that the other lads have got. But what they did do tonight is get it down. They played and they wanted the ball, and they give it away. Chater give it away, won it back. That's football. He's done enough tonight to give me a bit of a headache for Saturday, because like I said, we're not far away, so it's not as if we're going to go out and get 6-7 new lads, or we're going to say, right, we're going to bring everyone off the bench on, because we're not that far away, but we need to see more. We need to be more ruthlessness, and I know we've got that in them, but we need to show it, because if not, the season's going to dwindle away, and nobody remembers, or more if we're close to being Lancaster, close to being league, nobody remembers that. You look, oh, got beat again. So look, that's football. Well, I've been in the game long enough to know that, but we need something from them. We need something.
Into the area, Turner gets there and scores! NAB Pack boys to it, and he finds the back of the net. 40 minutes on the clock, and it is 2-1 to the Highwaymen.